Hey guys, okay, so today I am going to be talking about and summarizing um, DC Comics Bombshells #1. I had done a video on all of them kind of as a collective group, 1 through 8, because that's all that is out right now, but I had only read I think 2 or 3 of them at the time. Now, I had already read all of them currently, so I know kind of what I'm doing, or at least what I'm talking about-ish, but I am going to be looking at the comic book kind of just to reference it. I took it out of its protective bag with its board and everything, so I'm going to be trying to be really gentle with it. Okay, so right now I'm just going to be summarizing up. It's going to have some spoilers because I can't really censor myself when it comes to this, so if you haven't read it and you plan to read it, skip this video. Just don't look at it. Just get out of this video now. Okay, so we're going to start with the cover. It has 3 pretty iconic heroes. Kind of. You have Supergirl. Everyone knows her. If you don't, I'm sorry. I thought everyone did. You have Wonder Woman. Everyone should know her. And then you have Batwoman. Now, these comic books, these characters are I think they're based on the statues. I'm not sure. I think the statues came before these comic books, I believe. I'm sorry if I maybe get that wrong. But I know they do have statues of these. They're all 40s, the World War II era type dressing persons, and it all has to do with World War II. So, but with a little comic book twist. So you have, we're gonna start with Batgirl. She's the Batwoman. I always do that. There's a difference. Batgirl comes along later. Batwoman's not the sidekick to Batman. Batman isn't really even around in these. I don't even think he exists. I think it's Batwoman instead. Now, Batwoman is introduced first as kind of this crime butt-kicking, vigilante superhero. And, baseball player. She's kind of called Batwoman due to the fact that she's got, a baseball bat. That's kind of how she kicks, criminals' butts. So, she's not Bat the animal, she's more Bat, the weapon, the sports equipment. She is a baseball player, so it kind of goes along with it. Now, she also used to be more of a adventurer type woman. She used to go all around the world helping out with little problems that were going on. Well, not little. She helped out in the Spanish Civil War, at least that's what they say. But a really awesome weird thing, well, not weird, but an awesome thing that I haven't ever seen in other comic books, also because I'm gonna say I'm kind of new. I have only been reading comic books for a little over a year, and I also tend to stay towards the traditional comic books, the superheroes type things. The really awesome kind of thing about Batwoman that they introduce really early is that she is lesbian, she is gay, and she has a girlfriend who happens to be a detective in the Gotham PD, and she's very, very independent. It's really awesome just to see this whole thing. The couple alone is a power couple, and it's so cool. You have Kate Kane, Batwoman, being this adventurous and stuff like that, and she longs to go back out there. She wants to actually help with the war, not just on the home front. She wants to be in the action. And Maggie, her girlfriend, I think we're going to call her girlfriend because they're not married, I don't believe. Her girlfriend is kind of feeling, I don't know, conflicted. She doesn't get it. She's well, I know that what you're used to, but am I not enough for you to just stay here type thing. And it's kind of sad. And then when Batwoman gets this chance to help with the war, this offer by Amanda Waller, she kind of jumps at it, boom. It's kind of, and you have Maggie, thinking like, oh, apparently I'm not enough. Next introduced is Wonder Woman. Now this all starts with this battle going on over, like literally over the sea, in the air, like with all these planes and stuff, between, it's somewhere off the coast of Greece, I believe it says. And, you know, off the coast of Greece, what's off the coast of Greece that no one really knows? It's Themyscira, which is Princess Diana, or Diana's like home, her like whole thing. Wonder Woman, if you don't know her by that. Her and the other Amazons basically are like all these bullets that are dropping from these men are killing some of us, hurting us. Like, it's, why is this war that we have nothing to do with raging above us? And so they come up and they literally take down whole planes with like a kick or a punch, and it's ridiculous. And some of the survivors, which aren't really many, end up dropping into the ocean, and some of them wash ashore at Themyscira. And then at the little end of this little bit, one of the survivors, Steve Trevor, which I think in other comic books is known as Wonder Woman's like love interest, is one of them, and Wonder Woman finds him and they take him prisoner instead of letting him die like they did the other survivors. Next introduced is Supergirl. Supergirl and her sister Stargirl. Now, they don't really use their names, like their little superhero names in this. They go by Courtney and I want to say Kara. I know it's like oh gosh, I can't find these. Yeah, it's Cara. I'm gonna say Kara. No, I'll say Kara. Kara? I don't know. But they're introduced, and they are Soviet citizens, Russian citizens. They are in, I think, St. Petersburg or Moscow currently. Either way, they are very excited because Stargirl, especially, because they are going to be trained. It's their first day to be trained as night witches, which means they will be female pilots that will do attacks during the night. And it's very, woman powering type thing, and it's really cool. But during their first, go ahead, they're all flying, and Courtney's like, yeah, woo, and she's really happy about flying and stuff. Her plane, just something's going on, and it's about to ready to explode. Kara, being the best big sister she can possibly be, or sister in general, just jumps out of her plane, flies over, grabs Courtney, and flies back down. Now that is kind of trouble with the officers and whatnot. They believe that these two young women must be Nazi machine type deals, Nazi science experiments, and they're instant traitors for not dying. And that, I think, is where it is left off. You get what is going to happen to Kara and Courtney, Supergirl and Stargirl. What does this stranger Steve Trevor mean for those of Themyscira and Diana? And what exactly does Amanda Waller mean when she says that Batwoman can help end the war? The war being the Second Great War in 2 decades to happen. Yeesh. So this is a very good read. I recommend it, and it is kind of slow in the beginning, at least a little slow for me because of the split storylines, but if you just read the rest of them, it goes very quickly, and you just want to know what happens. You get attached to one character and you want to know what happens to them, and then you find another character. It's a domino effect. I very much recommend it. Okay? Well, bye guys. Tell me if you like this video and if you read the comic or if you want me to read any other comics. I'm down for that. I might not get to it for a little while, but I'll try. Okay, bye guys.